filming, aren't you?
Yeah.
Hi guys, so welcome to, oh let me start again. Okay. Okay, so we've got 4 main ingredients. We have got unsalted butter, light, soft brown sugar. Now you can use any of the brown sugar, but please just be aware that it will affect the colour. So if you use dark brown sugar, you will get a darker cookie dough. I prefer the light brown sugar, gives you a nicer colour at the end. Plain flour, please make sure it's plain, don't use self-raising. Self-raising flour has a raising agent mixed into it and it will give you like an acidic tangy taste on your tongue when you eat it. And finally, your chips. So you can use anything, to be honest. You can use bashed up biscuits, you can use white chocolate chips, milk chocolate chips, you can use anything. Anything you want to put in this, you can. So quantities, we've got 500 grams of butter, 400 grams of light brown sugar, 650 grams of flour, and 300 grams of chocolate chips, or anything that you want to use. Another item that you can add into your recipe is vanilla if you want to. You haven't got to put it in, but you can if you want. So that is an optional 5th ingredient. So let's get started. Butter, room temperature, it's not soft enough. So you need to pop it into the microwave. You really want to be careful not to melt it though, because you will ruin the cookie dough at this stage if this is melted. So we're going to go and pop it into the microwave for some 30-second short blasts. You want your microwave on medium-low, make sure it's not too high, and butter has a really low melting temperature, so it's going to melt. Pop it on for 30 seconds and then we'll see whether it is melted enough then. Ding! So you want to press it and you want it to be like this consistency. So it'll be a little bit softer in the middle, that's fine. Microwaves cook from the inside out. So anything that you put in the microwave will be warmer in the centre. Okay, so this is perfect. Let's go and pop it into our mixer. So pop your butter into a mixer. It is best if you've got a mixer for this particular recipe, but if you haven't, you can use a handheld whisk, or you can do it with your hand. Just bear in mind, if you're doing it with your hand, it's going to take a while. So pop your mixer on. You want to beat your butter just a little bit, make sure it's soft, make sure it's all around the bowl, and then we're going to add our sugar in. We're going to sieve our sugar. As you can see, there's large lumps in soft brown sugar. This is because it's a stickier sugar, it sticks together more. You don't want these in your mixture, but you can push it through. You just don't want these bits, so these darker bits. You don't want those in your mixture. Your sugar's nice and soft, smooth rather, and stick it into your butter mixture. Now we're going to leave that to cream. You want it to beat together really nicely. Scrape down the sides, turn it up a little bit, and you want it to be a nice, light, fluffy consistency. So we're going to turn the mixer off, we're going to scrape the sides down to ensure that all that butter, as you can see, there's butter still left on the bottom of the bowl. You want to make sure that you get all this onto your mixer, your beater rather. And turn your mixer back on, or your electric whisk, whatever you've got. This is the stage that I would put my vanilla in. So if you're going to use vanilla, just use a very small amount, about half a cupful into your mixture, and leave it to mix a little bit. While this is mixing, you need to heat treat your raw flour, so pop it into the microwave for 30 to 40 seconds and it'll be ready to go. Giving it a little stir and popped it back in, just to ensure that it's evenly heated through. Okay, so while we are heat treating our flour, we'll come back to the butter and sugar mixture. This is ready, so it's a smoother consistency. As you can see in the mixture, there is less grains visible of the sugar, and it's a nice creamy consistency, and it's lovely and light in colour. That was the flour. So we'll go over, grab the flour and put it in. So That's heat treated. Now, ready to go into your mixture. Give it a little whisk. Use a whisk at this stage for your flour. The whisk breaks up any lumps that may potentially be in the flour. Pop your chips or whatever choice of additional chocolate you've got into your flour, and then pop it into your butter and your sugar. At this stage, you want to scrape down the bowl and then turn your mixer back on. You want to make sure that your mixer or electric whisk is on a low speed at this point, as you're going to get a flour cloud. Bit like that, but probably more. If you want to pop a tea towel over the top of this, you can do, or you can just mix it in short bursts, like this. And then eventually you can leave it running because the flour will have incorporated. This won't take long to mix. So but once it's fully incorporated, it's ready. It really is that simple. And it's ready to eat. So, that's mixed. I'm going to stop the mixer. And I'm going to get it out. Honestly, it's one of our most simple recipes. It's so easy, it's so quick. It lasts for up to 3 weeks in the fridge as well, so you can get this out, pop it into a container, put some cling film over the top of it, put it in the fridge, and you can keep on coming back to it. But it is amazing. It's perfect. So you can pop this into tins. We're going to pop it into 6-inch tins because we're making our famous cookie dough pie, which is 4 layers of edible cookie dough sandwiched with buttercream and spread. Or you can put it in a tub, you can put it in a dessert dish, you can stick some ice cream on the top, you can do whatever you want. It is not made for baking though, guys. This is a raw edible cookie dough. It doesn't have anything that can be baked in it. For example, it's got no eggs in it, so if you put it into a oven, if you put it into the oven, it's not going to come out like the cookie dough that you'd get at a dessert shop. I'm just going to explain what I'm doing with these tins, guys. So we've made this mix to make a 6-inch cookie dough pie. So we layer 4 layers together, one on top of another. So we've portioned it out, we've weighed it out, we've put 450 grams into our 6-inch tin, and it kind of looks like this. So you've got like a little mound, so we need to push it down and flatten it out so it looks like this. So I'm going to show you what to do. Use your fist. Use your down. Strangely, that's really satisfying. It feels really nice. Push it down into the corners of your tin. Then get yourself a silver spoon and push it out towards the edges of the tin, keeping it nice and flat and even, and using the very edge of your spoon to run it round the tin to create that nice sharp edge there. Making sure to keep it nice and flat and even and smooth. And then you've got your slab. We call them slabs. So 6-inch slab of cookie. And then these need to go in the fridge once you've done this to set. And once it's been in the fridge, it will set really firm. So this cookie dough, it's really soft now, as you can tell. It's really pliable. I'm able to move it around very easily. When you put it in the fridge, it goes rock hard. So don't be alarmed if that happens. It's completely normal. If you want to warm it up to bring it back to room temperature quickly out of the fridge, you can, or you can leave it on the side and bring it back to room temperature as normal. You've heat treated your flour, so you're absolutely fine. And there's no egg in it, so it's absolutely fine. There you go. 4 slabs of cookie dough ready to go into the fridge. I need to wash my hands. We're going to leave these to set overnight, okay? So we'll pop those in here. And we'll use those tomorrow. And here we have some examples. This is one that we made earlier to show you how hard it goes. It's really firm to the touch. It's nowhere near as soft as what that one was just that we showed you. And you can cut it up, you can roll it into balls, you can do whatever you like with this. And then to show you that this is completely safe to eat, straight out of the bowl. This is a bowl we've just used to mix it. It's really creamy, it's really soft. We've got a little bit of texture from the sugar. That was delicious. That's our famous cookie dough recipe. Please make it, please tag us on social medias. Don't forget to share this recipe and like, comment and subscribe. Thank you so much for all your support. It really helps us create more content. And if there's anything particular that you want to see, comment down below and tell me what you want me to do.